Okay, 11. Given an unmarked frame, determine the A, DBL, and temple. A is very easy, A across. Just remember it's across the widest point. So if you have a very narrow bottom, don't measure that point. Measure it from the edge to edge and take into account the the bevel, so the part that's underneath the frame. It's easier.
You just add 1 millimeter.
Usually in total is 1, yeah.
So
you're going to put your 0 of your PD stick on the visible lens, all the way to the center, visible lens, plus 1 millimeter.
So right here.
So right here. So in this one,
is about.
I would read this one as a 52.
And this is only one lens. And how about the 0.5s? Remember that we had to add from the.
That's what. Okay, so
Just
you
one
could
altogether?
add 0.5 to each side, or
Okay.
just add 1 to the whole thing.
Okay.
So
Here's one more way to do it, just to make it more confusing. But you can also remember the A size is the size of the lens. So what I do is just eyeball where the lens sits in the focus.
that's how I do it, but
And then I don't have
it's
to
a
add anything.
guesstimation.
Yeah, you kind of, in essence, you're adding a little bit on each side. But if you can visualize the midpoint of the frame where you think the lens is sitting in there, just measure from that to that, and you don't have to add anything.
Okay, so that's the across. DBL now is between the lenses. So
Distance between
the lenses. So you're going to do the same general idea, except instead of reading it from lens to lens and adding, you're going from lens to lens and subtracting or guesstimating where the lenses end. So in this one, I would guesstimate it to be 14.
That's right.
So from in here, so between my nails, in here to in here, and don't forget that there's a bevel that goes underneath the frame. Are they all going to be plastic frames or metal? Okay. And then the last part of that one is the temple length. The most important thing to remember here is don't start at the front of the frame. Bend the temple in a little bit. That's where your temple starts. Okay? So if you measure from here all the way to the tip, you just added in a whole lot of numbers. It starts here. With this frame, it starts there. You don't want to unnecessarily take out stuff or unnecessarily add. So you're going to take your 0, put it at the bend. My suggestion is to put your thumb where the temple actually bends. Okay? So 0, thumb at the bend, and then just curve it around your thumb. So this would come out to be 147. Okay? So if I were to do it with this one, I start at the 0, put my thumb at the bend. It's not quite at 0. Turn it around the bend. This is a 120 millimeter. And that's it.